Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress. So I'm here with a ritual, and it's a little bit different than my norm. I'm kind of stepping outside the box, but I feel like a lot of you might be interested in having this ritual for the full moon tomorrow. So the full moon, I know everybody's on different times here, and so apply it as necessary. The full moon is June 16th. Today's, for me, is June 15th. And making of this potion is needed to be made the day before the full moon, and then you take the bath on the full moon. So it is a magic bath. And I don't know if you watched my twin flame video, one of the piles, I think it was the third pile, showed Morgan Le Fay. And Fae meaning fairy also, and she was kind of she's kind of unusual fairy, and maybe somewhat misunderstood. So anyway, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt that she had mostly good intentions. And I want to read to you her story and then tell you what the ritual consists of. So Morgan Le Fay is magic. You have power and it is real. A secret will be revealed. You have an unexpected ally. Seek the truth and try some magic. In the powerful legend of Avalon, the Lady Morgan Le Fay is a key and yet changeable figure, a mighty sorceress with skills in magic to match Merlin's. Legends cast her both as a truth-seeking, harshly treated enchantress and as an evil witch plotting her half-brother Arthur's downfall. In the early tales, Morgan was either purely a member of the Fae, supernatural fairy spirits, or the talented sorceress daughter of Arthur's mother, Lady Igraine, and her first husband, Gerloy, the Duke of Cornwall. According to early Celtic myth, Morgan is a mistress of magic, a knowledgeable spellcrafter, and a healer of note. The Celts also believe, because Morgan Fay's origins, that she is a shapeshifter. As the myths developed further, Morgan became a mild antagonist to Arthur, attempting to expose Guinevere's adulterous ways, or test those who were not loyal to him. As the myths evolved and became more Christianized, Morgan developed into a dark enemy who actively plotted Arthur's death. Her role changed so that she became a temptress who tricked him into making love with her, after which she bore him a son, Mordred. It was said that she trained Mordred to hate Arthur and wished to overthrow him as rightful king. Even though the stories portrayed her as a deadly enemy of Arthur, she was also one of the women who took Arthur in a barge to Avalon to be healed after his battle with Mordred. Here the story ends. Morgan Le Fay attempts to heal Arthur, indicating that it will take a long time. Morgan Le Fay enchants her way into your life to remind you that magic is indeed real and the power of intention is great. There is magic in everything, nature, action, and especially ourselves. Those studying chemistry or physics can appeal to her for success. Morgan might also be tempting you to try some magic for your highest good and for the good of all. Morgan was caught up in many intrigues and lies, and when the veils finally lifted, she didn't always prosper. It is this aspect of her that reminds us that truth in all things is often the best way forward, even though it might be hard. So the shadow side here is that there is always a duality to magic. A skilled practitioner can generate positive change or negative impact. It is important to be pure in your intentions when we act for what seems to be a positive reason, but it is really an attempt to manipulate others. The universe will know. So Morgan Le Fay was either caught in her own Machiavellian weavings, affected by her own hatred, or just eager to expose the truth. Whether or not she is as dark as some stories paint her, her intentions are not clear. It's important to be honest with yourself and you're true in your actions when Morgan is present. So symbols that symbolize her are crescent moon, women with woman with a dark flowing hair, ravens, and potion bottles. So you can see why I'm sort of attracted to Morgan, being a fae, being an enchantress, having long dark hair. I'm like, okay. And so here's my potion bottle. This is mead actually, a mead called Fling. And I was just trying to look around the house for something that would be easy to mix in, and I think I'm going to just use that. It has a cork on top, and that will be my mixing bottle. So here's the invocation. Try a little magic yourself with this wonderful healing potion for the bath. Mix this potion the night before the full moon. Use it in the bath during the full moon. You'll need a tablespoon of pure honey. You'll need a rose or geranium rose essential oils. You'll need 3 drops of sandalwood essential oil and 2 drops of lavender essential oil and 2 tablespoons of olive oil or jojoba oil, a fresh rosemary twig, which is something that I couldn't find, so I have a bunch of rosemary here, organic rosemary here, and some fresh rosemary from the store, and a small ceramic mixing bowl, and a small potion bottle, which I don't know how small that is, and a purple candle. And real quick, I want to make a shout out to Pixie's Intent. So that's where I got some of my ingredients. I got these, the rosemary bag, and they didn't have all the oils I needed. But they also were kind enough to recommend Movable Feast, which is a great health food store and restaurant, and the if you're ever in Houston, the Greek salad was the best Greek salad I ever had. And so Pixie's Intent is a really wonderful little metaphysical shop full of goodness, and it's owned by a grade school friend of mine, which is kind of like a crazy small world. My friend Eddie from grade school, so he owns Pixie's Intent, and his wife was so awesome and helped me and hooked me up with everything that I needed. And also, while I was there, they consign people's tarot cards, so I might put my tarot cards in that shop. But somebody created a Walking Dead tarot deck, so this is going to be a gift to a special father out there, if I can figure out a way to get it to him. All right, so we're moving on now. So we have our ingredients. We have geranium rose. We have sandalwood. I got some extra rose just in case. Lavender, rosemary, honey, olive oil, some rose petals for later, and the purple candle for later. So first what you do is place the olive oil in the mixing bowl, then add the essential oils, drop by drop. Swirl the mixture around gently. Enjoy the scent and say, magic is here, magic is there. Transform this potion, Morgan the Fair. Then you add the oils to the mixing bottle, to the potion bottle, and remove the rosemary leaves from the sprig, but I don't have that, and add those to the bottle. Leave this potion bottle under the moon tonight on the 15th. Then the next day, bring the potion inside and take a separate bowl and mix the honey and the petals together. saying, "Sweet and fragrant, healing and light, make my body strong and bright." When you are ready that night, run a bath. As it's running, add the honey mixture that's in this bowl. Heat the water. The heat of the water will dissolve it. Then light the purple candle. Just before you turn off the tap, pour the potion slowly into the bath, saying, "Morgan Le Fay, I call truth and light. Weave your magic this full moon night." Then you turn off the tap, check the temperature, and get in. Enjoy the magic and healing. And then that's all there is to it. So a little bit of ingredients that you might use or might already have probably all of them. And if you don't, whatever you don't use this, whatever you get for this ritual, you might be able to use again for future rituals. So I hope you like that, and I hope you have a lovely bath on under the full moon. Faith, Trust, Pixie Dust.